How's the week been up?
It's been a good week. It's been a short week, obviously a short preparation, but we're injury free and all fit and healthy and raring to go.
Is there a sense of unknown, Mel? There's been some changes to this team from the Anzac team.
A sense of unknown, but I'm very confident in the players' ability. We work really hard on making sure our attitude's right for tomorrow night. It's really important, and then we'll go from there. But we all know how important the first game of the tournament is. Not only as a spectacle, but for us as the Kangaroos, we want to kick off to a good start to aid our campaign.
When you talk about attitude, you're talking about complacency. Everyone talking them up as favourites.
Yeah, well, we don't have that complacency in our footy team. We make sure that our preparation's spot on. The leadership group, all the players are bought into what we're trying to achieve, and we want to be winners, and we want to be successful in this World Cup. So the best way to do that is to play really well on tomorrow night.
What kind of threat does England present?
Oh, they're one of the major forces in the game rugby league. So they'll probably think we're at the most vulnerable tomorrow night. So again, we're prepared for that. But they are a definite threat, and they've got a really strong team across 20 to 24 players, and I would anticipate them competing to be in the final this year.
Why would they think you're vulnerable? Yeah.
Sorry?
Why would they think you're vulnerable?
We haven't played together for a while, So always the first game of the series of any series. You're not quite sure around your combinations. You get a bit clunky when you talk about combinations and execution. So a few guys haven't played for a while, consistently week in, week out. So we work really hard on this week on making sure that we take our club form into tonight's game.
Is that why it's so?
Tomorrow's night game.
Is that why it's so important to have those 5 Melbourne Storm players in play?
Certainly helps cohesion, definitely, but they deserve to be there as well.
You've chosen a monster pack. Are you expecting them to come out all guns blazing in the opening 20?
Oh, it's like most rugby league games. It's one in the middle, and they've got really, they're a big side and they've got a lot of experience in the middle. So I would imagine, that's where they'll be, trying to force the issue, trying to get on top of us, and they've got a lot of experience. Like I said, all of those players sort of play in the National Rugby League competition, so they're not overawed by who they're playing against, and they'll be confident, going into tomorrow night's game.
It's a big job for Woods. They were up front early, isn't it?
It is. It's a big job for everyone, So, but it is. We obviously want to dictate the middle as well. So that's where the battle lies initially, and then we'll see who gets on top after that.
What does it mean to play a World Cup on home soil for yourself personally?
Oh well, everybody in the team. It's great to be on home soil. A lot of expectations, responsibility that comes with that. We obviously want to win it on home soil. We haven't done that for a while. We lost in 2008, so that's obviously in the back of the players' minds. Certainly the players that have played in that 2008 series. In the back of mind, they want to obviously be successful this time and turn it all around.
You and Wayne had some good banter at formation last year, mates again.
No, we're still bantering. No, we're not. No, we're good. We're good. I noticed today he wants to keep on coaching. He wants to, keep on digging all the time. So, keep on giving me headaches apparently. So that's good. But I think that's good for the game, international game, and have him in charge of the England side. Brings that banter anyway. Brings the expectation of, of the game itself, and they'll be well coached and well prepared.
Does it give you headaches?
Not yet. Things are going all right for us. Again, we've just worried about ourselves, through this whole short preparation. So we'll make sure that we'll try and improve as the series goes on.
Now, do you take any extra satisfaction in defeating England? Or
No, not really. No. My satisfaction comes in how well we play. My satisfaction comes on how much we improve through the tournament. I'll get a lot of satisfaction if we win tomorrow night and all the players play well.
How much satisfaction would he get beating the Kangaroos, do you think?
Oh, it'd be enormous. It'd be a great start for the tournament in general. So I guess we're as far as all the external pressures, we're the favourites for the tournament. So with that comes, some pressure, but we're not looking at that either. You know, if we do get beaten, I'm not predicting we will, but if we do get beaten, well, you know, other teams will probably feel that, you know, we're vulnerable as well.
Is it hard to get that perspective, Mal, knowing that a loss for your team would mean a good thing for the tournament as a whole?
I don't think about those things. I believe a winning Kangaroos is good for the International Rugby League. You know, we want to play to the best of our ability every time we put a green gold jersey on. So fans that want to come and watch whenever we play, they know that they're going to be entertained, and they'll see, you know, the best players playing in the game.
Now, with the brand of the Kangaroos, when you came on, you wanted to elevate that. Do you feel like the public and the media and the fans have embraced that, and where do you think it stands at the moment?
I certainly hope everyone's embracing it. You know, so all we can do really is control what we do on a footy field, and I guess in a way what we do off and around our behaviour and the sort of things that come in our conversation and communication. You know, we're openly, you know, we openly admit that we want to lead by example, and you know, we want to be great role models for the game and ambassadors for the game, whether it be the NRL or international programs. So that's the way we want to conduct ourselves, and you know, obviously we want to be looked upon as well as, like I said before, as a team that, you know, people admire and want to come and watch.
What advice are you giving to the debutants?
Well, you know, they've really bought into what we want from a cultural point of view, and it's all about attitude, you know, and make sure they grab the moment.
Now, can I ask about the acknowledgement tomorrow night? It's the first time the Kangaroos have done it. Can you explain a little bit to us on what it means to the team and why it's so important?
Well, it's around, I'm trying to explain before, around our core values around respect, inspire, selfless and excellence, and that's sort of the things that we want to inspire people with around our values and the people we are. We want to acknowledge our traditional owners and pay our respects to them. We're welcoming all nations and all peoples, you know, to Australia for the start of the Rugby League World Cup. They're on our home turf, so you know, we respect that, and but we want to inspire all peoples that, you know, with acknowledgement to country, as we call it, that we all come from different backgrounds, we all come from, you know, different cultures, and you know, that we're all one as well, and that's what modern Australia is all about. You know, from a cultural point of view, is that, you know, it is a multicultural society, and you know, we want to embrace that as well.
Do you think England are the biggest threat to you for this tournament? Are they superseding New Zealand now?
I think our greatest threat is ourselves. You know, I think we need to make sure that we don't get complacent. We don't get too far in front of ourselves, and you know, and we don't want to be seen as being selfless in the way we respect our opposition. So you know, we're really working on making sure that we prepare best we can and give our competitors and the jersey respect.
Now, there's a lot of talk about Cooper and his future. Would you know that by the way he's conducting himself this week?
No, I mean, he loves being part of the the green and gold, you know, camp, and you know, he's such an important member of our camp, great contributor, great leader. So the person he is, he will make sure that, you know, he plays the best he can for the team.
What about his final game with Smith and Slater on this ground in Melbourne?
Fantastic, and it's another storyline, I guess, to tomorrow night. Is their last opportunity to play together at Amy Stadium. You know, so against all our fans out there, whether they support the Kangaroos or the English, but rugby league fans get out there and watch what we all consider, you know, the best, you know, trio of players that the game's nearly ever seen.
Mel, you've coached Cooper for over 10 years. We all know how meticulous he is in his preparation. Can you understand why the Roosters are chasing him?
It's not really for me to comment, but you know, for me, I'm not even quite sure whether he's going there or not, or they're talking to him. I've got no idea, but he'll always be an asset to any team he plays for. He may find it hard to move away from here, but you know, regardless of what he does, he'll do it well.